Riche, here we go. And they're off, racing for the squareintheair.com Novices Chase, 2 miles ahead of them, and it is J'Etoile who has taken the early lead in the hands of Daryl Jacob. Sole Pretender tries to go with this one, racing in second as they cross over the first fence, and the back marker was Byzantine Empire. Quite a short run on towards fence number 2, and it is J'Etoile who now has a clear lead of a couple of lengths and takes that one with that clear advantage to Sole Pretender, Strawfan Jack, and then Ash Tree Meadow. Break of just over a length to Noah 32 Red, and then a break of a further 3 lengths to Utred, who's just in front of Byzantine Empire at the back of the field. So now they've moved on to the racecourse proper and on now towards fences 3 and 4. J'Etoile steadied into fence number 3. Also a slight mistake in 4th place by Ash Tree Meadow. Not a serious one, but not as fluent as some. J'Etoile was very good jumping the fence, which will be the last in a circuit's time. That was fence number 4, and now they set off out towards the plain fence taken on the side of the course. J'Etoile now opens up a 2.5 length advantage over Sole Pretender in second. Ash Tree Meadow has now taken third. Strawfan Jack is the grey racing in 4th as they take the uphill fence. Over in 5th came Noah 32 Red, then Utred, and still the back marker is Byzantine Empire as now they take the turn, which carries them down the back straight. Now, tip to tail, we've got a break of around about 10 lengths, and the leader by a couple of lengths is J'Etoile as they rise at this next fence, which is the 6th. And J'Etoile got right into the roots of that, hit that very hard, and he did well to not make a more serious error. And J'Etoile still has the lead to Sole Pretender in second, Ash Tree Meadow and Strawfan Jack as they go over the water jump for the only time. The last trio remain Noah 32 Red, a break of 3 lengths to Byzantine Empire on the inside of Utred. First of 2 open ditches in the contest is next, and J'Etoile landed with about a 1.5 length advantage over Sole Pretender in second, and then Ash Tree Meadow on the outside of rivals. Towards the inner is Strawfan Jack as they take the plain fence between the 2 open ditches. That was the 9th, and now a slight dogleg turn carrying them up towards the top of the hill, going now towards the final 3/4 of a mile and on towards the 4th from home, the final open ditch, and the field are beginning to bunch up. J'Etoile has the lead coming to the ditch and really had to reach for that, and that was a good sit by rider Daryl Jacob, but he went right to the buckle end. Sole Pretender has got right alongside, a break of just over 1.5 lengths now to Strawfan Jack on the inside of Ash Tree Meadow, and then pushed along is Noah 32 Red. Now sent in chase of the leaders around the outside is Utred by Harry Skelton, and the back marker remains Byzantine Empire. Now they're making the run down towards the halfway point of the side of the track, and that means the 3rd from home is in their sights, and Sole Pretender has now come through to just take the lead. Sole Pretender on the outside, Ash Tree Meadow towards the inside, J'Etoile trying to dig in. A break of a couple of lengths back to Strawfan Jack. On the outside is Utred. Then towards the inside, Noah 32 Red, and a break of 5 lengths now to Byzantine Empire. They're on the turn in, still over a 1/4 mile to go. Just the 2 plain fences to take, and pulling up there Utred as they made the turn into the home straight. So now on towards 2 out. Ash Tree Meadow has the lead for Davy Russell. Strawfan Jack staying on now into second. In third is Sole Pretender. Now they race on towards the 13th and final fence. Ash Tree Meadow leads by 1.5 lengths. Strawfan Jack, though, is beginning to build up a head of steam. They're racing inside the final half furlong. Over on the far side, Strawfan Jack. On the near side is Ash Tree Meadow. There's little between them now. Strawfan Jack asserts, goes on, and he's now turned or 2 over fences.
We're just going to grab the thoughts of Sean Houlihan after that performance on Strawfan Jack, and your thoughts through the race when you had a bit of work to do.
Yeah, Sheila said he'd been in great order at home, but maybe that race in Foss last 12 days ago may have just left a bit more of a mark on him than we thought. I was in top gear everywhere. His jumping kept his position. I thought when I swung off the home bend we have every chance though. He's a horse that likes to battle, and I thought we have something to aim at the chase, and that's exactly how it worked out.
Speaking of the word battle, when you worked hard to get there, but once you got there, Ash Tree Meadow came back at you. What was it like that last 150 yards?
Well, we finished second in the boys race here last year, and I was just hoping it wasn't a repeat of that, but no, he stuck his head out, and he's a year older as well, a bit stronger, probably a bit mentally more mature as well. It's really helped him, it has.
How good could he be over fences?
He seems to have taken to it very well. He's a big, strong horse. 2 miles seemed sharp on him today. It felt perfect last day. Although we haven't 3 years, we're still learning a lot about him every day.
Well done, great ride.
Thank you.
Well, we'll pick up with part 2 of the interview with Sheila Lewis. Obviously had to let you go earlier when the horse was coming back. And we got your thoughts on the race. What I'd like to get is your thoughts on the future for this horse, because clearly 2 out of 2 so far over fences, and what we saw today, just spoke to Sean, he was saying about maybe the race coming 12 days after, he still wasn't at his best. So what can the future hold over these obstacles?
Well, I think the main problem we have is he's best on the good ground, really. Once it goes a bit soft, he's not so slick on it. So I suppose it would have been a dream, well, still a dream, the dream's still alive, maybe to go for the Arkle in March, maybe give him another run, and now his handicap mark will go up.
So you'd be happy to have at least just one more run and then wait for the Arkle?
Yes, probably one more run on some nice ground, and then, yeah, what do you think? Do you think I should go for the Arkle?
Absolutely, why not? I mean, this time last year, 3rd time lucky one, and we were talking about that horse for the Arkle. This race, probably a bit deeper than it was maybe last year. I mean, Ashtree Meadows set a pretty high bar.
Well, definitely, and the Duel was a really nice horse as well. It wasn't, you know, it was a decent novice chase, wasn't it? Yeah.
And what does this mean to you? I mean, I heard you say that you've always wanted to walk back in with him, etc., when the horse was coming back in, and I detect a great deal of emotion about this success.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you think this time last year I was painting nails in a beauty salon with a bubble over my head, thinking maybe one day a Cheltenham winner, for this to come true is just incredible. To have a horse good enough to go here and a horse to win is just, it's just fabulous. It's great, and I've promised the girls if we get a Cheltenham, when we get a Cheltenham winner, we're going to go to Vegas, so they're very happy about that.
Oh wow! Who's planning that trip?
Well, me probably.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's fantastic. I wish I'd been let in on that secret a bit earlier. But just a brief word about that, because just to tell people, how many horses do you have? I mean, you've had a good spell. You had a winner yesterday as well.
Yeah, had a winner yesterday. Yeah, well, really kind of 2020 when COVID hit and the salon closed, and just the horses started running really well. I had 6 horses and we had 12 wins in a season. And then it catapulted me and I got lots of sort of press, and then a few more horses came in. I still haven't got a huge amount. I've got about 12, but I've got some nice quality stuff.
Yeah.
So
this is the star of the show.
This is the star of the show. Yeah.
Well, Sheila, well done today. Enjoy the trip to Vegas with the girls, and I certainly hope to see you back here in March, if not before.
Fingers crossed. Thank you.
Well done.
Thanks.